Hello and welcome back to the Betterment Show. And in this show, it's all about you. It's all about people's life and their experience they have gone through and through their lives. They might have things they want to share and the things that they want to let you know more about them so that you can take that into your own experience and actually apply this into your own lives. This whole entire show is actually sponsored by Wheels Media. Wheels Media is a photography and videography company which has been doing a lot of photographs, videographs to a lot of different companies out there. But the most important thing is that they believe in create untold stories. That's the reason why we came together to actually build this Betterment Show. All right, so you can actually get inspired and be motivated at the same time. This whole so today the guest we have is a very special guest. He is actually a financing, investment, education type of person. And he has been doing this for a long time. And I would like to introduce to you all Mr. Leong and also Mr. Thomas. Okay? Nice for you for being in the show here today. It's good for you to be here. I know it's jam out there. It's a hectic day. But you guys have time to come over here. I'm very happy that you guys are here today. So
Thanks for having us.
So tell me something. How did you guys actually met in the first place?
In fact, our team is made up of 4 of us. Alright, 4 of us today. You see 2 of us, myself and Thomas. We met through trading. In fact, again, it's through another financial education group where we learn, trading and investing together. That's how we met initially.
Yeah. So during that time, you guys told me about you guys already went into the financial trading sector, and that's how you guys met.
Yes.
What are the difficulties and the advantages and disadvantages of you guys face when you guys are doing trading?
Okay. When we talk about trading, especially on the retail traders or people who like to make money from the market, from the stock market, or if you heard of forex market or various market, commodities market, retail traders have a lot of disadvantages. Okay. Again, we are not playing against the big boys, the big banks, the hedge funds, and we are always at the far end of the food chain. Most of the time. So there are a lot of disadvantages. We thrive off quick information and all these things, and it's a struggle. It's a struggle for a lot of retail traders. Now, if you hear a lot of these traders, they don't make a lot of money.
What does it mean by retail traders?
Retail traders here, you're talking about anyone here, everyone in the public, anyone who wants to participate in the market. We are all the retail traders.
Okay. So go on.
Yeah. So a lot of us, we would like to invest for the future or invest for some additional income or things like that. And retail traders are people like every one of us. We are always at a disadvantage in trading. We are always the ones that lag behind. Probably the hedge funds or the banks, they get into the market early, or they have these advantages. And when we are facing that, we are always losing money. And I think most of the traders or even people who participate in the market, they do not make much.
Tell the truth is that because I do have some friends which are there, like you told us, retail trading. There's a lot of disadvantages. Just want to get inside and trade itself because there's a lot of things they do not know, right? And there are a lot of like our own hard cash. We have worked for it, and then we want to make sure that we can maximize our investment and maximize our profit in such a way. So what other difficulties do you think that these kind of retail traders actually face when doing trading time?
Okay, I think the first and foremost, when we go into investing or trading, the typical idea of understanding where you try to put more effort to get more results, that alone is counterintuitive. Where you try to enter more, try to buy more, to get more. It's like you try to put more effort. If you want to get more revenue, you put in more effort, to bring in more sales or things like that. All right? The mindset is that way. In whatever way we're trying to succeed, we try to do more. But in fact, when you try to do more, it becomes worse. It becomes worse. So that alone is against human nature in that sense. And that is the behavior that we need to change as a retail trader, and that is the most difficult thing to change, in fact.
And so there's a lot because I did trade myself before, but I kind of stopped also at the same time. Right? The reason is because I'm a retail trader. Okay. Yeah. So coming back, there is short-term money gain and long-term money gain, and there's short investment, there is long investment. What are the how do you differentiate these kind of things?
We coin it money now for something that's short term, and money future for long term. Okay, so we talk about money now first. Money now is more on the trading, the in and out of the market quick. You try to get in the market now and you get it out. When you're doing this type of investing, or we call it trading, this is a short term gain. And a short term gain, you have ways to do it that actually give you an advantage. You want to go in and out of the market quickly. Now for the long term one, like you try to build your wealth, or you try to preserve your capital, or preserve your wealth, where you have another different methodology to it. So you invest for the long term by compounding it.
So what do you mean by compounding?
Compounding it is markets. We look at the markets as a whole, such as the American markets or the Chinese market or even the Malaysian market as a whole. It's always growing. It's always growing in generally, and we can invest in these markets. We invest in this market periodically, consistently over time. So if you really invested in a market since the 70s or 80s, you can have 20 times your money by now. So we're talking about long-term growth of your savings or capital. So that's what we call the money future methodology of doing it. Yeah.
Okay. So in that sense that people also do trading in gold and silver, and we call it commodities, right?
Yes.
Commodities, and also people do trading in bitcoins.
Yes.
Yeah, cryptocurrency.
Yes.
So if you are actually starting, to actually do trading, what do you recommend these people, for example like us, like retail traders, to actually go into trading? How should we start to go into this kind of trading? Like commodities, or even cryptocurrency, or even stock exchange. Yeah, how do you go through that? Do you guys actually give courses for this kind of?
Okay. We do have courses. Our courses, in fact, it's available online. It's free. You can actually learn it online for free. All right. I think first and foremost, when you want to get into this, is to understand how you like to trade. How does it fit into your lifestyle? Okay. Sometimes these can get into your life very, it can affect your lives significantly. You'll be so obsessed with looking at the stocks or looking at the charts or the prices.
Is it like can it be something addictive too?
It can be very addictive. So I think ultimately is that you like to know what type of trader are you, know what kind of style, or to understand that, and from there, from there you can identify what type of method is suitable for you. Okay. What we have, or we can introduce, we have various ways to actually suit your lifestyle. We have technologies that can enable you to trade on the go, to give you notification. So you have all these things that lets you live your life as normally as you can while you just trade. You can still trade as a retail trader, and it does not affect your life.
So that means you guys have came up with a website, or a system, a system that is able to help retail traders to actually minimize their risk at the same time, isn't it?
Yes.
But they have to go through courses so they will understand. Those are actually free online, is it?
The course is actually free online. What we have is all these other services as well that those that actually are paid services. Okay, paid services for the systems that we have, that we actually introduce. So if you like to use our system, you can feel free to use our services, or you can actually go and develop yourself. It's okay.
Okay. There's one question I really want to ask you guys, because I have my difficulties long time ago in trading. Can you guys share one of your difficulties that you guys have faced before in your trading? It's just an open question.
Trading it's tough. It's tough. It's not an easy road.
Okay.
Anyhow, we actually start trading 10 years ago when I started.
10 years ago.
10 years
Yeah,
ago,
yeah,
yeah. We went through a lot of ups and downs. We went through a lot of guru. We keep doesn't want to give up. Doesn't want to give up. Then end up, me and my team, we found out that how these quants, these mathematical models, able to assist in our trading side.
So now you can actually use mathematical formulas. Is it?
In fact, it's not something new. It's not something new. It's I think it was pioneered or one of the big hedge funds. I mean, if you heard of this company called Renaissance Technologies, they are giving crazy amount of returns where a lot of people is beyond achievable by many other fund managers. It's purely mathematical based. Yeah.
So you can actually
You have developed this kind of system.
What we have developed further is that on top of the quantitative methods, we use artificial intelligence as well.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
you're lost.
Yeah.
But you're talking about quantitative
Yes.
measurements, right?
Quantitative analysis.
Okay, what is quantitative analysis in anyway?
Quantitative analysis is very much data driven. Statistical analysis based on data. So from the data that we have from the markets, from there we make analysis and we make a projection or a prediction. A prediction, and with that prediction we make a decision to make a trade to enter the market, yes or no, or what kind of risk management.
So is it able to
Assess the risk, or it's up for you to decide and you take a look at it, or how does it go?
We have the artificial intelligence area where it actually gives a percentage of risk or percentage of direction, things like that actually can help you to gauge your risk.
Okay, so that means the decision is
It's
really
still up to you to decide how you want
Yes,
to go through it, right?
Because ultimately, if fully automating it would still be, I would say, some distance to go. We still need the human intervention. So here it's more like the machine is assisting us.
It's like you were saying, AI, artificial.
Yeah.
It's basically
Feeding information to us so that we have the ability to make a better decision, isn't it?
Coming back to your question on the difficulty in trading in your past experience is that why we develop this type of system is because a lot of times, I mean, for instance, you can buy a certain stock, then you think that it's going up and it dropped. So you need a decision whether should you let go or not. Then you hold on.
That was the tough decision I made.
Right.
I was like,
Or it went up, and you have to make a decision whether should you continue holding it or should you let go to take a profit. So things like that, where the machine will help us to give us the models, the mathematical models, the statistical models, and the AI models will help us to give us information to tell us whether it will continue or will it should you exit. So it gives us a more objective and informed decision.
So does this trading
includes commodities and even just trade.
Primarily focus on equities, American equities,
Okay.
S&P 500. Yeah.
Okay.
In equities such as S&P 500.
500, is it?
Yes,
Yes,
the
yes,
Fortune
Fortune
500. Then all the indices mostly.
So some of us do not know what is Fortune 500. I think Mr. Chen can. And then, sorry, Mr. Leong, you see, I always get these things wrong, sometimes, too many people in my life. But anyway, Mr. Leong, sorry about that. Mr. Leong, can you tell us about this Fortune 500? I mean, some small things. I mean, some of us might not even know what this Fortune 500 is.
Fortune 500 or like we call the S&P 500 is known. S&P is called Standard and Poor 500 is the list of the biggest 500 companies in US. Okay, in US, every country have their own indices. Malaysia, we have our KLCI, which is based on 30 companies. Or sometimes you hear a lot of Dow Jones. Dow Jones in America is also based on the 30 companies. Okay, an index created based on the top 30 companies. You have the Nasdaq based on the top 100 companies. Okay, and Nasdaq are mostly tech companies.
Tech company.
S&P 500 is more diverse. You have real estate, you have manufacturing, you have tech, and all kinds.
This
500 is actually US company.
US companies, yes.
So they have hidden a certain standard. So
Yes.
anytime, whenever you invest there, you know that your money is.
It's probably one of the biggest equity market. It's the biggest equity market, and when we talk about the market is down, it's always referring back to S&P 500 actually.
So you just now you were talking about
Type of investments.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you elaborate more about type of investments?
Okay, when we talk about type of investment, we're talking about the long-term investment here. So you can actually invest in stocks, like I said, equities, or you can invest in things like S&P 500, where Warren Buffett champion, he always said, invest in S&P 500, or you can invest in bonds, you can invest in commodities, you can invest in REITs, real estate, you have these various type of investments that you can invest. So
Because they own, if these people want to start using the system, they have to just go to Street Quants, right?
yeah, just go to streetquants.com.
Okay, streetquants.com, and over there, there is an online course there, is it?
It's available there. You can actually go in and
learn about it, right?
Yes.
Questions, definitely they will ask.
Please feel free to DM us in Facebook.
Yeah.
Or send us an email, or join us in our Telegram chat.
Okay. You guys have a Telegram chat? That's awesome.
Yeah, we have a Telegram group.
Telegram
Yeah.
chat.
All right. So, okay, you know what? So we are also running out of time right now. So just to let you guys know, if you guys want to know more about what they do, okay, investing, and how this system can actually help you in your investing. For example, like me, last time I don't even have this kind of system. I go in blind, and to tell the truth, I have my difficulties in it. Okay, I like you said, I do not know how to let go, when to let go, when to sell. And then I scratch my head. I just listen to what people say. Stuff like that. And then that's when things goes wrong. And now you have an AI. And also you have a system that actually helps you to do all these kind of things. The decision makes it so much easier for you. You see, to make the decision. Because what we do is that we earn our living so much hard cash involved, and we want to make sure that we don't lose, the losses not as much as we gain. You see, we want to make more for our future generations, isn't it? Yeah, so you guys can go to Street Quants to actually take a look at it. We will actually post it in the Facebook, okay, in the tag over there. Then you can actually know more about it, okay? Any more things that you want to tell our audience about your system and more about investing?
I think ultimately, if you like to learn more, to understand more, you want to have a very objective way of trading and also investing, please feel free to visit our website, join our Telegram chat, PM us, and we will come back to you. We will tell you, we'll guide you how to go through everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And if you guys like
this video, this Betterment show, you can always like and also share this show. If you have any questions, you can also comment inside, and I'm sure, okay, they will actually get back to you. Or you can actually look for them in their website or their Facebook and their Telegram, and they can get back to you. All right. Thank you so much for this for tuning in. And next time we will have another different guest. See you guys in the next Betterment show.